I love my life. I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am free. I love my
Hello and welcome back to our now traditional English lessons online. In this unit, we're going to talk about the future simple. We've already talked about the present, we've already talked about the past, so now it's time to introduce the future, right? And I am going to tell you something, and you're going to say, Mari, you always say the same thing, but this time is true. The future is super easy, especially the future symbol with will that you will see in a second. So we're going to see, first of all, what is future simple? Second, when do we use the future simple will? How do we create a sentence in future simple? The formulas that we always talk about and we have to memorize and study. Then some expressions you can add to the future simple sentences so that you can sound a bit more advanced or accurate. And then at the end of the video, as always, you will find 2 easy peasy activities, super easy for you to practice and for me to check that you've watched the video. Okay, so future simple. There are 3 types of future simple, right? There is going to, there is a present continuous, and there is will. In my opinion, present continuous is the most difficult one to understand because you might say, on Saturday, I'm running a race, and you might say that on a Tuesday. And then you can ask me, Mar, ¿por qué dices el sábado estoy corriendo una carrera? No, that is present continuous meaning future. So on Saturday, I'm running a race would be el sábado voy a correr una carrera. But that is, in my opinion, the most difficult one. We are not going to see that one at the moment. Then there is going to, which is very easy as well. A bit more complicated because you have to add the verb to be. I am going to, you are going to, he is going to. But again, we're not going to study that one. We're going to study will. Will. Okay? Will. When do we use the future simple will? Okay, so there are different possibilities or occasions where we use the future simple will. For example, if it's a formal event or occasion, we will use will. For example, the wedding will start at 12. The wedding will start at 12 p.m. If it's something planned, like an appointment, como una cita con el médico, por ejemplo. So you could say, the doctor will see you at 10 o'clock. The doctor will see you at 10 o'clock, right? These 2 first options, formal and planned, are the most difficult ones. Now we're going to see the easiest ones. So informal. I'll see you later, I'll call you later, I'll come back later. All these, luego te veo, luego te llamo, luego vengo, you use will. I will see you later, I will call you later, I will come back later. Okay? Things that are unplanned. So for example, if you are on the bus and you see an old person having trouble with her suitcase, you could say, I'll help you with that suitcase. Yo te ayudo. That would be yo te ayudo. I'll help you with that suitcase, right? It's something that you haven't planned, that you think and you say, I'll help you. I'll go with you, right? If you say, I'm going to the cinema tonight, and you say, I'll go with you. I didn't plan it, but I'll go with you tonight. Right, ordering in a restaurant. If the waiter asks you, what would you like for dinner? And you say, I'll have a slice of pizza and a bottle of water, please. I'll have. promising. If you say to the teacher, I'll bring you my homework tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'll bring you my homework tomorrow. Or possibility, maybe I'll watch a film tonight. Maybe I'll watch a film tonight. As we were saying, these are the possibilities to use the future simple. Future simple is not, I'm sure, 100%, right? It is something that you say, lo haré, iré, te acompañaré, but you are not sure 100%. If you want to talk about something you're sure 100%, you would use going to or present continuous in the future, right? So let's continue. What are the formulas in the future simple will? So here is what I was telling you before, that the future simple is super easy. So it's affirmative, subject plus will plus verb plus complements. I will go with you. I will go with you. The negative would be subject plus will not. We will talk about contractions in a moment. Plus verb plus complements, right? She will not come to the beach tomorrow. She will not come to the beach tomorrow. And the interrogative would be will plus subject plus verb plus complements. Will you help me prepare lunch? Will you help me with dinner? Will you come with me to the swimming pool? Right? All right, so it's super easy. You only had to add will and you don't change the verbs. Right, so here there are some examples. For example, I will study harder for the next grammar test, I promise. That would be a promise. I will study harder for the next grammar test. You will be amazing. You will be an amazing big brother. You will be an amazing big brother. That is when you're talking about the future. You're not certain, but you know. You will be an amazing big brother. Or you're going to be. You can also say you're going to be. But we're focusing on will. He will participate in the spelling bee contest. He will participate in the spelling bee contest. Okay? Let's see some examples in the negative form. She will not pass her exam if she doesn't study. She will not pass her exam if she doesn't study. This is actually a conditional that we will see in the future. It will not rain tomorrow. It'll not rain tomorrow. You shouldn't worry about the wedding because it will not rain tomorrow. We will not celebrate his birthday until the situation gets better. That is happening with my son Pablo. We will not celebrate his birthday until the situation gets better. Interrogative sentences. Will we have a listening test this month? You could ask me that. Mar, will we have a listening test this month? Will we have a listening test this month? Or will they go to England next summer? Will they go to England next summer? Maybe, if the situation gets better, maybe they'll go to England next summer, right? So as I told you before, here are some expressions that you can add to your future simple sentences so they can sound more accurate, more advanced, more precise, more complete, right? So you could say, I think, I believe, I suppose, I imagine, I don't think, because as I told you, will, you use will, but not when you are 100% sure. So some examples would be, I think you will do great in the exam. I think you will do great in the exam. I believe he will call you tonight. I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe he will call you tonight because he calls you every day. So I believe he will call you tonight. I suppose we will have hamburger for dinner. I suppose. I'm not sure. Yesterday I saw the hamburgers in the fridge, so I suppose we will have hamburger for dinner. I imagine she will bring 2 or 3 friends to the party. I imagine she will bring 2 or 3 friends. I don't think they will come to the party. I don't think they will come to the party according to the circumstances. Okay, so you can use these expressions. So we've already seen when do we use the future simple. We've already seen that there are different ways of using the future, but we're focusing on will. We've seen the formulas and we've seen some examples and also some expressions that you can use to sound more accurate, more advanced, a bit better. Okay, so now, can we contract the future simple will? Yes, we can, and we actually use it a lot. So how do we contract the future simple? It's super easy. You just use the subject, you, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and we contract it with double L, right? This comma and the double L. So you would say, instead of I think you will do great in the exam, you could say I think you'll do great in the exam. Instead of I believe he will call you tonight, you could say I believe he'll call you tonight. I suppose we'll have hamburger for dinner. I imagine she'll bring 2 or 3 friends. I don't think they'll come to the party. I don't think they will come to the party. I don't think they'll come to the party. Okay? So some other examples would be also in the contracted form. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. You'll be late. Hurry up or you'll be late. He'll buy the presents and I'll buy the cake. That is something unplanned. So we think of it and we decide, okay, he'll buy the presents and I'll buy the cake. And expressions in the negative form contracted because you don't usually use will not. You say she won't wear the red dress for the wedding. She won't wear the red dress for the wedding. They won't be happy when they find out. No estarán contentos cuando lo descubran. They won't be happy when they find out. She won't cook. My dad will. So if you're at home and says, who's cooking tonight? No, we won't cook tonight. My dad will. Okay? Right? So, in the first video, present simple, I asked you some questions in the present simple, and now I'm going to ask you some questions in the future simple. So, do you think you will go to university? Will you go to the beach in summer? Will you have pizza on Friday? I will definitely have pizza on Friday. Will you make new friends in the future? Do you think you will make new friends in the future? Do you think the future simple exam will be easy? I think so, if you study, as always, and if you practice. Okay, and second activity, a very easy activity for you to complete. So the only difficulty here is you need to find the correct verb on the correct sentence. You need to see if the sentence needs to be affirmative, negative, or interrogative, and that's it. So don't worry, you with the English homework. For me it's easy, for you it's difficult. Don't worry, you with the English homework. She to the party with her sister. She to the party with her sister. They Coke because they don't like fizzy drinks. Fizzy drinks is Fanta, Coca-Cola, gaseosa. They Coke because they don't like fizzy drinks. She to England next summer. She to England next summer. And last question. I imagine she because she's very shy. Negative. Right? That's it. See you in class. Bye-bye.